be a bit of a different environment for training?
Yeah, so every now and again, the boys like to change up our first training, and yeah, T1's out at Cottesloe Beach, and yeah, it's just nice, change up the week and keep vibes positive. Yeah.
And how are the vibes after the performance on the weekend?
Look, you ask different people, they might say different things, but as a young bloke myself, it's just getting experience, and I came back from an injury and then played throughout the whole game. So for me, I'm just glad that I got back and I'm uninjured. So, but yeah, I guess if you ask different guys, they might review their own game differently. But for me, yeah, it's just growing and trying to get us young boys together. Yeah.
Michael Walter said a couple of times after the game in his little chat with the Doc at TV that they've got to stick together as a group. There can't be any, sort of dramas amongst the group. Is that the word this week?
Yeah, definitely sticking together. Coming up against West Coast this week, obviously, they're in great form at the moment, so it's going to be a challenge. But yeah, like Michael said, yeah, we've got to stick together and keep working hard and keep bonding for the last month of footy we've got together.
Did you feel you're unlucky not to get the rising star this week?
Oh no, I guess there's a lot of good young players that are playing good footy, and try not to read into it too much. But I've had my brother who plays for West Coast messaged me and had a laugh. But I heard the guy that got it did a good game, so good on him.
So Hamish is stirring you up a little bit, is he?
He's trying to throw me off before the derby.
Have you got your head, Andrew, around the rivalry yet? Obviously you've experienced one derby already, but coming over here from Victoria, understand just how fierce it is now?
Yeah, I guess each time it comes around, you sort of, I don't know, the first time I did play in one, I had an idea of how fierce it would be, but now that I've played one and have experienced the week leading up to it, I think it just gets bigger and better every time. Like, it should be a really good game, and it's just another chance for me to improve, and I can't wait to play.
And a big loud West Coast crowd as opposed to the crowd.
Yeah, it should be interesting. 60 odd thousand there. It'll be quite surreal, but looking forward to it definitely.
How did you obviously said you're happy with the way you came back from that groin? Can you talk us through that injury? Was it just sort of a wear and tear thing?
Yeah, so I don't exactly remember the incident. It was playing against Melbourne, some sort of change of direction, probably out of a stoppage is what our team have said. And it wasn't a specific thing that I remember, but it just came up sore, got a scan, and there was a little strain in there, so just had to have a few weeks off and it's given my body a bit of a break, and mentally as well a bit of a break. So now I'm just really focusing on finishing off the season strong.
And you obviously had a really good performance. Was that one of your better performances?
Yeah, I thought that was probably one of my better games for the year. Like I said, coming off those 2 weeks, I maintained my fitness and without having that physical pressure and getting tackled every week and stuff like that. So it was almost like having 2 weeks to just refresh and try and start again. So.
Doctors have lost 6 in a row against West Coast now. You've only been involved in one, but is there a real feeling among the group that enough's enough and you need to make a bit of a statement on Sunday?
I guess those guys that have played in all 6 of those losses would probably be saying this one from the heart a bit more, but for me it's one loss, as you said, and trying not to treat it too differently. It's a win and it's a loss, and for us it's really just growing as a team, and it'll be great to win in front of their crowd and stick it to them, but at the end of the day we're just trying to become better as a team.
Andy, with finals out of the equation, does this make this game a bit more exciting, a bit more something to win, like almost like a mini grand final for you, coming in?
I've tried to look at the back end of the season since having that groin injury as each game is a mini sort of final for me, and obviously I had an alright game this week, but trying to keep building on that, and I guess there is a lot of hype, and some guys could say it's a grand final in itself, but I think it's just another game for us.
And what about Bailey Banfield coming off playing on Mitchell? What sort of preparation is that to say play on Gaff or Shuey? How would you feel about playing a bloke like 42 possession?
Well, we like to look at the better players that we play against as more of a team target. So everyone, if you go past a good player, has to try and put a bump on them or hold them up a bit. So it's a big ask to just say that Bailey has to take on that challenge. It's more the whole team. So for Mitchell to go out and have, I think it was 42 and a few goals, it's not just reflecting on Bailey, it's reflecting on the whole team. So I don't think he should have to take on that role himself. It should be something for us. So whoever we do have a focus on this week, it's definitely on everyone's shoulders.
Ross said he could learn. Ross said he could learn from that. Can you really learn from that? Do you reckon, playing on a bloke like that?
Well, even myself, I learned a fair bit. Just he just finds the ball a lot. Sometimes last to leave and just seeps out the back, and then sometimes just sprints at it and gets it. And you know, he's a great player, probably one of the best I've played against this year. And I guess I would say, yeah, you can learn from him. Just some of the little things he does, little tricks that he gets away with. It's quite remarkable how well he did play and how good of a player he is.
The team's been struggling to score in recent weeks. Positive news that Taberner got through one game. And do you think he's a chance maybe to come in, or would you like to have maybe a tall target like him up forward this week?
Yeah, I'd love to have Tabs back in the team. It's been a while now since I played with him, and I've been watching him rehab really hard, and I just really wanted to come back and play some good footy, which I know he can. And he had a really good game on the weekend, so I'd love to see him in there, and I'd love to have a tall target to hit like him. But even if he doesn't play, we've got other blokes like Cox who might step up, and I think we'll fill the void if he doesn't.
And the most talked about player is Harley Bennell. Are we going to see him this week? Have you seen him in the last 24 hours?
Yeah, I've seen him today. Nice smile on his face. So I think he had a pretty good game on the weekend. And yeah, I'm no selector, but I think he's in pretty good form. So the team will come out on Thursday, and then we'll go from there. But it'd be great to have him in the team.
He didn't have anything wrapped around his calf or anything like that. There's been a bit of talk that maybe he might have re-injured himself.
Oh, I haven't seen any of that, but I hope not. No.
You and your brother normally talk during the week, compare notes and stuff. Will that be on this week, or is that off? Is that sort of no-go area?
Well, we'll be catching up with him one night this week, but yeah, we probably won't talk too much footy. But yeah, no, that shouldn't affect us. No, it won't affect us at all. That's fine.
What did you do down here today? Did you go for a dip?
So we only got here about half an hour ago, but we're going to do a little jog, bit of a weight session, a team meeting, and then we're going to have a swim at the end. So it's looking pretty nice, and yeah, can't wait to get out there.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, no, it'll be great.
Is Harley here?
Yeah, I saw him floating around before. Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.